Number 14 says solve the absolute value equation or inequality graphically. So we know that this is an equation, and we can look at this equation as two separate parts. On the left side, we have an absolute value function, so we can just name that as y equals absolute value of x plus 2. And then the right side, we have just number 2 by itself. So if we were to input these two equations into the graphing calculator, as in y1 and y2, then we would have the two graphs together. So this is an absolute value for y1, and we know that h and k, h is going to be at -2, so the vertex is going to be at -2 and 0. So to graph that, we would look at -2, 0 as the vertex. And so using the slope going up 1/1 both ways, we will have the complete graph of this function for the absolute value. And then for the second equation, y equals 2 should be a horizontal line at 2. And now where the intersection is for the two function, so this is y1, and this is y2, where they meet is actually the solution. So you can see that the two graphs meet right here and right here. So the matching x value for these two would be at -4 and 0. So x is actually equal to -4 and 0. Now that's solving it graphically. Another way to look at this is actually to solve it using algebra. So rewriting the equation, we're going to rewrite it as two separate functions. So that would be x plus 2 equals 2, or x plus 2 equals -2, since we need to account for both values for the absolute value function. Subtracting 2 from both sides, we have x equal to 0 and -4. So either way, the two answers are the same, solving it graphically or using algebra. So those are the answers.